Kim Hodous is the CEO of a successful business she grew from her kitchen table to a 7-figure business in less than 7 years. As a former high school history teacher, Kim had 0 business experience. That, however, didn't hold her back. Her jewelry pieces have now appeared in over 3 million catalogs, and her client list boasts names such as Reader's Digest, American Greetings, and Nivea Skincare. Her work was recognized in 2007 when she was inducted into the Arkansas Small Business Hall of Fame.
How many of you are women of power and passion?
Yes.
Yes, yes. If you didn't raise your hand, are you ready to be a woman of power and passion? I believe we're all here to be women of power and passion. I want it all. I don't believe we have to pick. I wanted it all. So I wanted the great career, and I wanted a close and loving family, and I wanted a great marriage, and I wanted time for me. So I said, I'm going back to work, but I'm doing it different this time. I'm not going to be a teacher. I'm not going to do what my parents expected me. I'm going out into the world, and I'm doing it with power and with passion. So let me define for you what power and passion are to me. To me, power comes from your heart and your head. Your power is your attitude. Your power is an internal state of being. Marianne Williamson says, people think they're responsible for what they do. You're responsible for what you think, because what you do comes from what you think. It all starts right here. This is where our power is, in our heart and in our head. Well, I know James is a really smart guy because he's in charge of a $10 million budget. But he was not at the top of his game on this day. And when he went into his office, he apparently didn't realize that I could hear everything he was saying. So I hear James say to the receptionist, give me 10 minutes with this woman, and then come in and say, I've got a phone call, and get her out of here. Okay. That was the first pivotal moment that I had to decide how I was going to show up. And I was showing up strong, and I was there to play big. See, if I was there and I was going to play in the minor leagues, I might have in that moment been focusing on the fact that he forgot my appointment. He clearly didn't want to be there, and I now had 10 minutes for a spiel that I had planned to take 30 minutes for. But I wasn't there to play in the minor leagues. I was there for the big game. And when you get in tough situations, if you want to show up strong, that's when you've got to look at what you're paying attention to. I paid attention to the fact that at least he was going to see me. It was my first call, but I figured he could have sent me home. Number 2, I was getting into his office. Now, I got to tell you, this was cramped quarters, and I was on that rickety chair, and I was so afraid he was just going to make me flash him my jewels that I was so happy when I knew I was going to get to go to his office. I was just scared. I thought, thank goodness I'm not going to have to sit here in the hall and show him my jewelry. Third, I had 10 minutes. Now, I'm a mom, and in 10 minutes, I can do math homework, cook dinner, fold a load of laundry, pay the bills. I can do that in 10 minutes. I thought 10 minutes, that's an eternity.
What Kim Hodous discovered through the rise of her business from being a stay-at-home mom to a CEO is that you can approach life with your arms folded or with your arms wide open. Kim uses this arms wide open approach to not only lead a successful company, but to also craft a successful life. In Kim's dynamic presentations, she openly shares the secrets to making a bigger impact with step-by-step formulas for greater success, increased productivity, and improved communication. As one woman stated, she presents a clear, concise message while keeping her talks light, humorous, and captivating.
And when it was time for me to go, I said, you know, James, I'm so glad I was here today. I know I was supposed to be here today. And I said, I really still think my jewelry is a great fit for your stores, and I'd like to make an appointment next week to come back when you feel a little clearer and show you this collection we've designed. He said, you know what? I feel clearer right now than I have in 6 weeks. He said, why don't you just let me take a quick look at it? So, being a woman that can change plans on a dime, I whipped that sample case up there. I condensed my 30-minute speech into 30 seconds and just stood there smiling. And you know what? He agreed with me. He agreed that our jewelry was a good fit for his chain of stores. I did not walk away that day with a $5,000 order, and that was okay, because I walked away with an $8,000 order.
With your business's success in mind, it's important to find the presenter who's going to best connect with your audience and deliver the most relevant content. As a master storyteller, Kim does that easily. Her humorous and engaging style allow her to connect on a personal level and then deliver her message with a 1-2 punch that makes it stick.
Kim Hodous came to our meeting today. The message she gave was on the spot. It was direct. It was motivational, and it was exactly what our membership needed to hear. I absolutely would recommend Kim for large and small groups. She has the ability to connect with the people throughout the audience. I watch them. Her greatest talent seems to be the sincerity that just drifts through the crowd.
Kim shares from the heart the realities of business that are true, although not necessarily popular. She shares from the gut the hardcore reality about how success really works. Kim's business acumen and insight will stay with you and your organization long after you've heard her speak.
And yesterday I had the good fortune to attend one of Kim's sessions, and it was earth-shattering for me. It was spectacular. It was so organized, and she speaks to you from the heart. It was a room full of women. We had one man there, but she really calls upon the female intuition and the female power that we have that we're even unaware of, and it was just thought-provoking. It just made everyone get out of their box. We had to go, oh, wow, I hadn't thought of it like that. And it was just amazing. I can't recommend Kim enough. She's just an amazing speaker. She speaks from the heart and experience and wisdom, and it's just amazing. So if you have a chance to go to one of her sessions, do it. Do it fast.
You were amazing, inspiring, and I stayed up till 3:30 last night talking about you and the experiences I had during the day. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. And I will never forget you. Thank you, and continue blessing other people. You were very inspiring. Thank you.
Kim Hodous is so inspirational, and she's so motivating, and her words are they're inspiring, but it's also very holistic. The way she looks at things is from a grander perspective than just going out and making a sale. And I was thrilled to be here. I absolutely feel pumped, and she's fantastic.
To book Kim Hodous for your next event, contact her by email or go to her website at www.bigtimeimpact.com.